Okay, lovely people, welcome to my channel. This is B. So I'm here again. I know a lot of people will be thinking, is he here for a naughty stuff again? No, I'm not going to sign. I'm not going to like upload any stuff partaking naughty stuff or naughty speech this time. But at this time, let's educate each other. So these terms, relationship and health. Sometimes a lot of us didn't understand like these two work in hand in terms of knowing your genotype. What am I trying to say? So if you're trying to go into a relationship with a guy or with a man or with a woman, there's something you need to do first. You guys have to know your genotype. You understand? Know your genotype before going into a relationship or marriage. It's very important. Not when you guys will just fall in love with each other, go into a relationship like a relationship of like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Then at the long run, you guys are not meant to be together. It's really hot, like it's hot really seriously. That's why it's very important to like check your genotype before going into a relationship, you understand, so that it will be cool for both of you couples or people, young couples there, or people trying to go into a relationship. So guys, today we're going to learn a lot, even though me too, I'm here to learn. So I have nurse Lydia, one of my friend. She's good at like, she's a professional in nurse, like she's good. So she's going to be teaching us on how like the importance of checking our genotype before going into a relationship or running into marriage, you understand. So let's learn.
Good morning. My name is Lynda. So I'm here to talk about why it's important to know your partner's genotype before marriage. Marriage is a good institution and it's a very good one that everyone who is married should enjoy his or her marriage. So over the years, a lot of persons have been going into contract marriage without knowing their genotype. Hence, many families have been faced with so many problems because they don't know their genotype, and some of them even watch their children die in their face due to the negligence of knowing their genotype. And I stand here to advise young and intending couples that it's very, very crucial for them to run a test, do their genotype, know it before they go into intimacy with anybody, because it's very heartbreaking or disheartening to break up with someone who you have already developed love or affection for after a long run because of some mistakes that could have been avoided. We have four types of so we have four types of hemoglobin genotype. We have AA, we have AS, we have SS, and we have AC. However, AC is not common in our own generation. AC is very rare. So you will not, it's one, just 1 in 1 billion that you will see, or 1 in 1 billion that you will see one with AC genotype. They don't have reactions. They're just normal. I would just call them heady carriers because they don't show some of those symptoms. SS and AC are the abnormal genotype, while AA and SAS are the good ones. Though the SS is one that is very common among us, and it's more common among the northerners or the northern people. So people with SS, they used to have this crisis from time to time. So they'll have like this excruciating pain. There's no way I will describe this particular pain that they used to have. It's excruciating. It's as if someone is trying to break all your bones, as if you are carrying a lot of eh, bags of cement, as if someone dropped bags of cement on your body, as if somebody is squeezing or trying to break all your bones. The pain is quite excruciating, that because the red blood cells that are supposed to stay for 120 days will now stay lesser than that and start breaking out. Normally, the red blood cell is supposed to stay 120 days before it start breaking, but in excess case, it stays less than that and it will start breaking, thereby leaving small healthy red blood cells to carry blood to vital organs. So once this happens, that is when they are being exposed to some triggers. Because if you are a sickler, they used to give them advice on some things they're not supposed to be exposed to, some things that will cause them to start having this crisis. So once they are being exposed to that, or once that red blood cells shortens in their system, they will start having this painful experience, which can lead to a lot of things. Can lead to complications like ulcer, stroke, because there is what reduced blood supply to the vital organs, especially the brain. And you see, they can have a leg ulcer, they can develop pain like just like open wound, they can have open wound. And because they don't have sufficient red blood cells, there's no they are going to have a shortage of blood, and then the wound will take time for it to heal. And it can even lead to amputation, because sometimes they can amputate the leg because they will have like they will have some bacteria, and a lot of things can go wrong. So I'm of the opinion, I'm not supporting the motion that young couples should who are SS or AS should marry themselves because of love. There's nothing like love in this particular situation, because it's a lifetime something. When you marry someone without knowing their genotype, I don't know what they intend doing. It's very important that you marry someone, you know your genotype before you even start doing something. Because if you marry someone without knowing the person's genotype, and it happens that the person is AS and you are AS, at a long run you will never enjoy the marriage. It can lead to divorce. Divorce in the sense that they will you keep spending and spending and spending, because the child some of them will keep on coming with some complications. They will keep on admitting them in the hospital. They will admit and keep on readmitting them.